I am not surprised that the Leafs core four is still together for another season. Listen, these are four of the best players in the National Hockey League. And I understand that even though Leafs management said at the end of last season, everything is on the table. We're going to explore every possibility to try to make our team better. I just don't think that there was any really opportunities to make a move in the core four. You're not going to get rid of Austin Matthews and Willie Nylander. Those are two of the best players in the National Hockey League. You're going to try to build around them. John Tavares has a year left, and it's a very, very tough contract and a tough person to move, really, because of his leadership quality. And he's still playing at a very good level. So, with the contract being 1 year left and his age, it's not going to happen. So it leaves us with Mitch Marner and his value. I don't think the Leafs were going to be able to gather and get the value from Mitch Marner, knowing that he has a year left and he doesn't have an extension. So teams are going to be a little hesitant to say, okay, let's see what happens. We may be, willing to take a shot at the trade deadline or next summer, but we're not willing to do it now. So, I'm not surprised that they're coming back with the same core four, although I can tell you I will be very surprised if that core four is still together in a year from now. Mitch Marner talked to the media on Wednesday morning and basically said, I don't want to talk about my contract. Well, listen, if he was thinking positive about the contract, and if they had great conversation during the summertime about where it may lead, I think he would have had a different way of approaching it. He would have said, I'm sure it's going to work out. I'm focusing on playing hockey, but I love it here, and it's going to all work out. No, he just said, I want to shut it down. I don't want to talk about it. So there may be some friction there. We'll have to see in a year from now at the trade deadline what the Leafs are going to do. And when it comes to John Tavares, they've already started the transition, right? They give the captaincy to Austin Matthews. Look, John Tavares says, I want to stay a Leaf longer than this year. But is it in the best interest of the Toronto Maple Leafs, having already started the transition, moving into a different era of Leafs leadership with Austin Matthews? So, yeah, I'd be very surprised if the core four is still together in a year from now. But right now, Brett Treliving, Brendan Shanahan's hands were kind of tied. There was no options to move somebody from the core four. It's back together for what I think will be one last year.